The Diversity Business Network is today pleased to recognize Police Chief William Blair as our 2012 Canadian Diversity Leadership Award winner. As one of the most multicultural cities in the world, Chief Blair has built an organization reflective of the city's motto, Diversity Our Strength.
Despite the fact that we work in such an extremely diverse city, having diversity across your workforce doesn't happen by accident. We often say that simply having diversity is interesting, but doing something with it is powerful. It's a journey that starts at the top of organizations or with leaders in the community like Courtney and others in this room, and it requires everyone's commitment.
How else can we explain that 85% of Fortune 500 companies in the United States, and we'll hear a little bit about the US experience, have tangible supply diversity commitments, while except for a few companies, many of which are represented here today, including RBC, most Canadian corporations have no supply diversity policy. We are proud to live in the only country in the world where diversity and multiculturalism is actually enshrined in our Constitution, the Canadian Charter of Rights. That's really important. There's nowhere else in the world that has that. What does it mean? Being Canadians, we're all legally entitled to all the rights, privileges, and benefits which Canada has to offer. While supplier diversity, as Jennifer spoke about, it's really a proactive economic strategy that develops innovative ways to connect large enterprises with small and mid-sized businesses, many of whom in Canada are just naturally diverse. The future really is ours. We know what the population changes are. By 2031, the diverse community will be the majority in Canada. It is about each and every single one of us, however, recognizing that we are leaders on the different levels within our community and how we can work together to ensure that the billions of dollars of procurement opportunities are made available to small, mid-sized businesses.
There's no question that in Canada, small, medium enterprises are the engine of economic growth and job creation, and there's lots of data to show that they create new private sector jobs faster than other organizations. The success of immigrant entrepreneurs is fundamental to Canada's economic success. This is about making Canada a global player from an economic development perspective, from an innovation perspective, as well as from a social inclusion perspective.
My perspective is very, very simple on it. Number one, it absolutely is a corporate social responsibility. We live in this community, we're responsible to be part of this community and to help look after the people in the community. But a much more important reason, and we've spoken about this a lot today as well, is diversity drives business. Plain and simple, diversity equals revenues. If you don't have diversity of people, you also don't have diversity of ideas. If you lose the ability to relate outside that small group, well, in Toronto, you could lose half your customer base. Globally, you could lose 90% of your customer base. If we're going to serve our clients, if we're going to grow globally, we have to take advantage of that we speak more languages and we understand more cultures than virtually any other city in any other country on earth.
I bring greetings from President Barack Obama. Diversity is the future, and I tend to say that in the US, our failure to leverage our diversity will result in our failure to leverage our competitive advantage. We have to change the business paradigm, we have to change the way we do business, and we have to get very savvy to ensure that our companies are growing.
For me, this is really, really important. If we don't have these conversations at moments of international significance, then we're never going to have them. It's very easy to be diverse without being inclusive. One of the ways we can do this is by being transparent. In terms of understanding this, we're not asking for charity. We're not asking to do something which is not helpful to the bottom line or helpful to the mission of an organization. But transparency can not only open up the supply chain, can not only increase quality, can increase scrutiny of that quality and drive down costs. It allows in businesses that wouldn't otherwise get a slice of the pie. We're talking about reaching out to businesses, because why wouldn't you? Why intellectually or economically would you not want to reach out to every single business you could? Because you don't know where the next innovation is coming from. I firmly believe that the future belongs to those of us who dare to seize that change. And I encourage you well in all the work that is to come. Thank you very much.